Okay, English 110. It's Monday afternoon, and I wanted to say welcome to week 5 in our class. It's a pivotal week because, 1, you will turn in your second major section of your research essay, which is compare contrast. That's due tonight to safe assign by midnight. So you did have one extra day on that. And what we're looking for in that, if you remember, is we're not being persuasive yet. We're talking about the two sides of your conflict. So identifying what those two sides are, and then setting up what are the major arguments from each of those sides. So right now you're still kind of just giving information about your topic. You're telling us conflict, two sides, and major arguments from each side. We're going to work on cause and effect this week, so you have an assignment in your book where it talks a little bit about what cause and effect is. But basically cause and effect means something happened, and these are the major effects of that happening. So our cause in this essay is going to be one side gets what they want. So let's say ex-felons and the ability to vote. That's an example I use a lot. So if ex-felons got the right to vote, that side got what they wanted, what are the major effects of that happening? So ex-felons are now allowed to vote. Okay, what now? You're going to identify the 3 major effects of that. If the other side gets what they want, they're not allowed to vote. They're still, when they return to society, not allowed to vote. What are the 3 major effects of them not being allowed to vote? Okay, so you're going to look at the 3 major effects of each side getting what they want. So the first thing is determine, okay, what does each side want? So there's an outline exercise that asks you that question. And then if they did get what they want, what's going to be the consequence? And the word consequence has a negative connotation, but consequence just means this is what's going to happen as a result. So we want to clearly kind of look at, all right, major effects, because the next essay, the final 2 pieces of the research essay that we're going to work on in the last 3 weeks are, you're going to set up your argument now that you completely understand the topic and its different arguments and its sides, and you've looked fairly at each one. You're going to decide which side that you want to defend in the last 2 to 3 pages of your research essay. So argument and presenting a solution are going to be the last sections of your research paper, 2 to 3 pages. So this is the last big chunk you're going to write. The cause and effect and compare contrast are 3.5 to 4 pages, and they're the heart, the meat of your research essay. The other thing that's happening this week is it's our conference week, so make sure you check the conference schedule because there have been a couple of changes. I need to be at a meeting between 11 and 12 tomorrow, so I think it just affects one person. I think it's Jonathan, but you might want to double check. And I've just asked if you can meet me at 1:30 instead of 11. Please check that also because I might not have phone information for you. So please send any contact information, me being able to get in touch with you over the phone, to my email tonight so that I know to be in touch. And Karen, I think you were signed up for tonight at 6 o'clock in the library. And I do have my kiddos tonight, so that does have to be a phone conversation. So if you could just send me your info, that would be great. And it also, if you could change it to 6:30 rather than 6, because 6 is going to be just a teeny bit tight with our schedule tonight. And then I believe I have a 7 o'clock with Katie. I have a whole list of folks for tomorrow, and then a couple of people on Wednesday evening, and then a few, I think maybe just one person on Thursday. But please check the schedule, and the other thing you need to check is that I'm asking you to have certain things prepared for the conversation so it's as productive as it can be. But it's our chance to see how you're doing in the class, to give you any type of instruction I can about MLA or research or what you didn't understand about my paper or how to access some files that I've posted. So anything that number 1, will help you navigate Blackboard, number 2, will help you do better in the course, and number 3, kind of plan ahead for the last, what will be 3 to 4 weeks where we will finish the research paper. Okay, I think that's it for now. So this week, things to remember, please check the conference schedule and make sure you are available either in the MCC library when we're supposed to meet. I will be looking for you, but you now know what I look like, so it might be easier to find me. Send your phone information if you're having a phone conference with me. We're going to do a peer workshop with your second section, so make sure you post that and respond to one of your peers. And then lastly, read about cause and effect and start to set up. What I've asked basically is you do an outline where you determine the major effects and you support it with some of your research. So it should put you right in line to draft that section by next week. All right, send questions my way. I know this is a lot of work. You guys are hanging in there and you're sticking it out. And you should give yourself a pat on the back and then go write your compare contrast section if you haven't already. Okay, have a great Monday, and I will talk to all of you in conferences this week. Thanks. Bye.